Hey traders, welcome to the Astrology report video update for this week. If you haven't read the report, there'll be a link in the comments below. Make sure you check it out. In the report, I cover SPY, QQQ, Nifty, Bitcoin, gold, and the dollar. We talk about the major Astro events going on. I do a little Astro TA and then also some technical analysis. So for the summary in the video today, I want to talk about some of the most important astrological events happening this week and the impact I think that's going to have in the markets. The first event that I think is really important that we keep our eyes on is Uranus stationing retrograde. And the price action the last few weeks has just been full of Uranus action. We've just been seeing these broadening wedge formations. This is the SPY on the hourly over here on the left. And these have just been forming the entire way down. We've been getting lots of mother bars and lots of wide ranges, lots of breakouts, fake outs, bull traps, bear traps. So when Uranus stations retrograde, there's some research that indicates for the tech sector specifically that things tend to stabilize for a short period of time for the next 2 to 3 days after Uranus stations retrograde. That being said, tomorrow, with it being the big Uranus impact day, I would be expecting some strong price action. Another thing that I've been doing that has been really helpful has been taking a look at the lunar imprint every morning when the stock market opens in New York City at 9:30 a.m. And I check and see what are the lunar aspects that are going on at that moment, because that's going to carry on and impact the trading day. It's useful because it lets me know what emotions and subconscious feelings are going on and what kind of market sentiment is going to be taking place for the other traders in the market. And then it also helps me to be aware of what cosmic influences are going on so that I can be extra mindful of tendencies that I might have and ways that I can do better with my decision making and my trades. So this is Monday, and Monday we have the moon is going to be conjunct Pluto and the part of fortune at the market open at 9:30 a.m. It's square the nodes because Pluto's square the nodes, and then we're trine Mars and sextile Neptune. This is a recipe for a lot of intense emotional action in the markets, deep transformative behavior. Pluto rules over debt. We could be looking to interest rates and debt markets to see how those are going to react. So that's Monday. Then Tuesday, we've got, again, at market open, the moon is conjunct the part of fortune. But Tuesday, we're opposition Venus, and we're square Jupiter, and in conjunct Mars, which I think makes for some difficult price action on Tuesday. Wednesday is the full moon, and again at market open the moon will be conjunct the part of fortune, and this time it'll be conjunct Saturn. So I got curious about what market action, price action looks like whenever the moon is conjunct Saturn. Now keep in mind these are not necessarily full moons that are conjunct Saturn, so there is a certain impact to it being a full moon that will add a little more dynamic element to it. Just high emotional action in the markets. But what you'll notice here, each one of these lines is where Saturn was conjunct the moon. And if you take a look here at the price action, you can see that there is extremely limited ranges on these days. Almost all of them. They're very tight ranged. We have one back here that was a larger range here, and that was in February. And then that one was a slightly larger range in January too. But generally speaking, the price action on days when Saturn is conjunct the moon tends to be restrained. So we'll be keeping our eyes out for that on Wednesday. Then Thursday, we'll take a look. We've got the moon in opposition to Mercury retrograde. So it's sextile Jupiter. So that could be some interesting price action on Thursday, and ultimately a good time to really pay close attention to making sure that you're making clear decisions. And if you're a person who has retrograde Mercury on your natal chart, then this will particularly impact you even more, and you should be extra cautious about the decisions that you're making on Thursday. And finally, Friday at the open of the New York Stock Exchange, we'll have the moon conjunct Neptune in Pisces. and sextile to Pluto. Neptune and Pisces are known for illusion and delusion in the markets. Neptune rules over oil and Pluto rules over debt. Neptune also is intimately related to inflation and debt. So these are all areas that we can be watching for on Friday. And last but not least, let's take a look at a couple setups that I've got my eye on for early in the week. Right now in the Qs on the NASDAQ, we've got this hourly broadening formation here that set up last week. So I'll be watching here to see where we open. And if we open inside this wedge, tentatively, depending on price action, I could be looking to play off the top of the wedge or the bottom of the wedge. Then on the S&Ps, we've got a similar setup, but this is like we've got wedges within wedges within wedges here. So as you can see, these wedges have been pretty reliable trades if you're a shorter term day trader. So we have a little bit of an inverse situation here on the S&Ps compared to the Qs. The S&P, we're bouncing off the bottom of this hourly wedge here, as opposed to the Qs, we just bounced off the top here. So these are two potential day trades that I've got my eyes on for early in the week. Okay, team, I hope you have time to check out the Astrology report, and make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll talk soon.